Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Gabriel Knight, the 20th Anniversary Edition. Last time, we met our protagonist, Gabriel Knight, who seems to be having some strange nightmares. But let's not worry about those. He wants to write a book about voodoo, and so we're doing some research. So let's see what our friend, Detective Mosley, has for us.
I'll be back later.
Have fun.
I have to say, I do like the artwork for this. As much as I prefer the original, this is still good. It's a good game, from what I've seen so far. Although, not quite the artwork of the street map, but oh well. But yeah, when we come to the police station, we can look on the outside of it. That's interesting. We weren't able to do that before. Let's take a look around.
It's another municipal building, but not one Gabriel has any interest in.
Oh, I actually didn't want to go into the alleyway. I just wanted to look at it. I don't know why there's an alleyway here. That wasn't in the original, was it?
The front windows have iron half grills on them, as if anyone would try to break into a police station.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
That's Mosley's office.
Okay.
Those motorcycles belong to the precinct. They're not nearly as cool as Gabriel's bike.
That's true. So let's go on inside. Let's see what they do with Frick here, who was originally voiced by Jim Cummings.
The desk sergeant looks like a poster boy for heart disease. 30 extra pounds between his armpits and his belt, and a complexion the consistency of gray oatmeal. In other words, a typical product of good southern cooking.
Okay. Not the kind of physique you'd want in a police officer, but oh well. And hello, Franks.
She's not bad.
She probably wouldn't cooperate.
Probably.
I wouldn't mind trying.
A uniformed officer of the NOPD.
Okay.
Gabriel is standing in the lobby of his friend Mosley's precinct. It smells like a cross between a hospital and a brewery. A portrait of the Narlands chief of police, a fine, upstanding citizen. In other words, nothing like Gabriel.
Now, what's with the snake on the garbage can?
Interesting design for a trash can. Must have been on sale at Cops R Us. A swinging door connects the lobby and office areas. The mirror reflects. That's all it does.
Okay.
There's a photocopy machine in the office area. The bulletin board is littered with everything from wanted posters to flyers.
And a thermostat.
There's a temperature gauge on the wall near Mosley's office.
Anyway, let's just talk to Frick here. Let's
You got a forklift?
pick him up.
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
What do you know about voodoo?
Me? Nothing. I'm a Catholic boy.
Game?
What can you tell me about the voodoo murders?
I'm not allowed to give out information on police cases.
What can you tell me about Narlands?
I'll tell you, I'm glad as hell it's not Mardi Gras. If it weren't for that 1 month a year, being a cop in Narlands would be a real pleasure. As it is, I'd rather stick behind this desk.
You look like you would.
What can you tell me about Narlands?
best food in the world. You can get it right here in New Orleans. Muffaletta sandwiches. Beignets, good Cajun coffee. Yep, a man can die happy in this city.
Dang it, now I want to go to New Orleans.
It's practically guaranteed. I was supposed to pick up some photos from Detective Mosley at the front desk.
Is that right? And who are you?
My name is Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Yeah, I got something for you, all right. As soon as you're done talking, I'll give it to you.
Why is the dialogue here being so iffy? I don't know.
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's out at a crime scene. Sorry.
Crime scene, huh?
Where's the crime scene? Is it related to the voodoo murders?
Crime scene information is police confidential. We don't need any more looky-loos than are probably already there.
Darn.
Tell me about yourself.
Who, me? I'm the desk sergeant, Frick. Why?
Frick?
That's right. You got a problem with that?
Not at all. Tell me about yourself.
You see that front door?
Yeah?
Well, I watch people come in. See this book?
Yeah?
Well, I write people's names in it, see? People that bother me. Want me to put your name in this book?
Oh, I think not.
That's what I thought.
Tell me about yourself.
I hate people who ask stupid questions.
Good thing that's not me.
Hey, nice precinct.
Think so, huh? That's peachy. That means more to me than you could know.
Kinda quiet in here today.
Summer's like that. Too muggy to mug, too hot to heft.
How clever.
It's a gift.
So, what's new around the old police station?
Well, we're now allowed to shoot chatty pedestrians on sight.
That sounds convenient.
I like it.
Well, it's not like you aren't doing that lately anyway. Wait, what?
Excuse me, Officer Frick?
Whatever it is, no. Now get out of here before I have you arrested for disturbing the peace.
Oh, you couldn't if you tried.
So, anything interesting happening around here?
Look, I've got a job to do. Chat with someone else, huh? Here's that envelope for you, Gabriel Knight.
All right.
Thanks.
So let's take a look at that.
Gabriel opens the manila envelope and finds 2 photographs.
Nice.
The photograph of Mosley was apparently taken upon his graduation from the police academy. He had hair then.
And, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I want to look at the other one. Murder photo. Ooh.
One of the photos from Mosley is an official voodoo murders crime scene shot. A graphic close-up of a victim.
That is unfortunate. Okay, so I don't think we can actually look at anything in the photo. But, alright. So, what else can we do? Let's go out and explore New Orleans a little bit. And you can't have the true New Orleans experience without going to Jackson Square. Ah, and the music, of course.
A police officer is either off-duty or patrolling the park. Or both.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to look at the sign. Okay. Buff dude. Wait, nope.
People seem to be enjoying the park, despite the lack of sunshine.
Were we just saying it was too hot? Oh well.
Nice flowers. Not that a real man would notice something like that.
Oh shush, flowers are manly as heck. Hello?
People seem to be enjoying the...
Oh. Thought he'd have a little bit more of an observation for that girl.
You white-faced geek, you want to eat my fist?
Oh, a mime.
A Cajun band. Inventive as always with their instruments. Is having a good old time on the lawn. Funny how catchy that toe tapping can be.
Indeed. Yeah, that's sort of a staple of the Gabriel Knight series to have when the Saints come marching in.
It's one of those mimes. Oh boy.
Okay. That mime is gonna follow me, is he?
A wrought iron
Okay.
fence surrounds the Jackson statue. A bronze
You
statue
white-faced
of
geek,
Andrew
you wanna eat
Jackson
my
marks
fist?
the center of Jackson Square.
Okay. Didn't hear quite all that because of the other guy. And there's like a little transition between the left side and the right side. So I think this was like 4 different screens in the original game.
A lone drummer beats out the haunting rhythm on a large African drum.
Interesting.
That jazz band is pretty good. Of course, most jazz bands in New Orleans are.
And yeah, this is why New Orleans is one of the top places I want to visit. The food and the music, and just the overall culture. It just looks like a great place. Okay. Let's see if we actually go down here. There's something I want to do. Why are you walking so slowly? What are you
You
doing?
white-faced geek, you want to eat my fist?
Gabriel, what are you doing? Okay. It's like a zombie walk right now. Yeah, if we kind of stand here and listen for a bit. Okay, let me do something real quick. I don't know why he's walking like that. The game is being so weird right now. Oh, I didn't want to go to the cathedral. Luckily, the cathedral's right there by Jackson Square. There we go. That's more like it. That's the pace you should be keeping, I guess. It almost sounds like they're maybe talking about the crime scene. Is there any way we can get a listen in on that? Like right when they're about to kind of announce it, it garbles on. Oh, whoops. Just the same thing.
Good day, officer.
Yeah, you too. Keep moving.
You white-faced geek, you want to eat my fist?
Okay, so what can we do to distract the police officer so we can listen in on that radio? Let's see if this guy can
Since
give any
Gabriel
assistance.
can't read lips, he's disinclined to start a conversation.
Anyway, he's going to start following us around just to be a silly goofball. And we don't want him to get distracted by anyone else. We want him to get to know the police officer a little bit. There we go.
Hey, cut that out. I told you to stop that. All right, mister, you want some of this?
We're gonna need an ambulance.
What, you little...
Uh-oh. Anyway, while the cop is away from his motorcycle very negligently. Game? Okay, there we go.
Gabriel picks up the headset and listens.
Ambulance 91, have you located the crime scene? They've radioed for you 3 times. Did you say it was north of the Lake Retreat Country Club? South. Lakeside Drive. North of the Piedmont Pier. South of the Country Club. Man, I don't know if it's the clouds out here today or what. Good thing this guy's already dead. Everyone's having
Never!
trouble.
Leave me alone, you man!
It's just so misty out here or something. Hey, I see a squad car. I got him, Molly. Thank God. Have a good one, 91.
Interesting.
Is that guy named
Hey,
Molly?
you, get away from that bike.
Sorry.
Alright, and we have 27 points, which is what we need right now. So let's go find Mosley at that crime scene. Let's see how there we go. So it is... Oh, to Greater New Orleans map, that's where we need to go. And Lake Pontchartrain. Ooh, this looks like the last crime scene that we saw in that
Hey,
picture.
mostly.
Huh? Knight, you wiener, I told you not to call me that.
Feeling jumpy?
Who, me? Don't be stupid. How'd you find me?
Oh, I was just driving by.
Uh-huh. Well, I guess I can let you see it, for the book. But don't tell anyone, huh? Definitely another voodoo murder. Same MO and no freaking clues. We're still waiting on an ID for the body.
Oh, that's disgusting. Isn't this a rather public area for this kind of thing?
Yeah, they're freaking ghosts, these guys. Lakeshore Drive isn't exactly the 10 expressway, but it is open to the public. No reports of nothing. Now, who the hell is that? Good day, Miss Getty.
What's going on, officer?
Detective Mosley, ma'am. We got a little problem here, but nothing for you to be concerned about.
I see. Thank you, detective. And good day, gentlemen.
Way to be subtle. Way to be subtle,
Forget it.
Gabriel.
That's Molly at Getty. She's about as far out of your reach as the moon. Probably on her way to meet some guy with a yacht right now.
Near here?
The lake's a popular place for country clubs.
If she's out here a lot, maybe she saw something or heard something.
Nah, nobody ever sees or hears nothing. I told you. Besides, you just don't go around bothering people like her.
We've about wrapped it up, sir.
Well, let's get the meat wagon moving then. Stick around and take notes for the book if you want. Watch out for the muck and the water moccasins, though. If you want to talk, I'll be at the station tomorrow.
Thanks.
So yeah, the Detective Mosley, originally voiced by Mark Hamill, and they kind of changed it. He had more of a southern accent in the original, but oh well. So let's see, let's take a look. First, let's see. There's the lake.
Lake Pontchartrain is impressive. It measures 24 miles across and stretches as far as the eye can see.
Can we interact with it?
Lake Pontchartrain is scenic, but you really wouldn't want to swim in it.
Alright, okay, this is what I was looking for.
The banks
right
of
now.
Lake Pontchartrain are rich with clay deposits.
Okay, cat, up on my lap so you don't knock everything over. Alright, let's see. We want to grab some clay. We don't know why now, but I guess just looks useful.
I'll take some of this clay with me.
Alright. We got this blood where the body was.
Ugh, that's a lot of blood. No, I've got no way to take that with me, and I don't want to.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, now let's look at this. It's interesting.
There's a pattern to the lines in the sand, but only one small area is clearly defined.
Alright. That's an interesting pattern. We might want to copy that down. We do have a sketchbook. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe. Is that not? Oh, that's because I'm doing this. You have to click on it and then you can use the sketchbook there. Okay. I'm still used to like the original style of these kinds of games.
Let me try to copy this down.
here.
Looks like there was something here. I should take a closer look.
Yeah, if you couldn't see them, then that's why you have this here. Just press the spacebar and you get that. Interesting. It looks like a shoe print. This is not how they did it in the original game. Huh. So let's see. Need to look. Let's just kind of do a scan here. Yeah, this is very different. Anything here? See if we can't find any sort of clue in these tracks. And there we go.
The marks are actually deep indentations in a regular mesh pattern. Something small and iridescent is barely visible in the sand.
Can we grab it?
I can't even see what I'm trying to pick up. I need a better look.
Oh. Well, luckily, we have a magnifying glass.
It looks like a scale of some sort.
Okay. And since it's so tiny, we should probably use tweezers to pick it up.
Gabriel carefully uses the tweezers to take the small, iridescent scale.
I think it's a snake scale, but it beats the hell out of me what kind.
Alright, and there's vegetation that you can barely see. Oh, we can't even really click on it. Oh well. Exit to map. Back to the French Quarter. Back to St. George's Books. I swear, that thing on the right looks like...
beautiful. It's me.
The excitement of seeing you is killing me.
Looks like a Super Saiyan. I think it's supposed to be a voodoo doll, but I'll show you later when we're back to it. Anything for me, Grace?
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Do you know anything about snakes?
Doing a family tree, Gabriel?
Very funny. I mean real snakes, you know, scaly, cold-blooded. I would have thought you'd find them empathetic.
Mm-hmm. I know very little about reptiles of any kind, and prefer to keep it that way. I think there's a book on snakes around here somewhere, though.
Okay, thanks.
Alright. Yeah, we do. We just saw that, didn't we?
Could you do some research for me?
Sure, what?
Malia Getty, of course.
Could you see what you can find out about a woman named Malia Getty?
The name Getty sounds familiar. What's your interest in her?
Oh, just, you know, stuff about the voodoo murders. If you can get an address...
Mm-hmm. The murders, right. I'll see what I can find out. Well, it's about closing time.
So it is. Good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gabriel. And try not to dream, okay?
I really like Grace. She does have that sarcastic thing, but you can also tell that she's, you know, very caring. I do like her better in this game than like in the second and third game, because her sarcasm is a lot more endearing, I think. Although I do like her in all the games, to be honest. day 2. A mask I wore as I approached. I was what I am not. Though the pattern was unclear, its meaning could be bought. Come on,
Good morning. Don't you look swell today? Actually, swollen. So have some. There's a fresh pot on the table. Seriously, you look like hell. Your hair is sticking straight up like a... Oh, it always does that. Never mind.
Ha ha.
Did you dream about the fire and the hanged guy and that lion thing last night?
Leopard, not lion. Did you get anything on Malia Getty?
Well, I did get her address, but you're a little out of your league here, big fella. The Gettys own 3 local hospitals, just to name a few of their assets. They run in very high circles.
Did you get an address?
I got the address. I suppose this has nothing to do with the fact that Malia Getty is incredibly gorgeous. I should have known you wouldn't go for a rich, ugly socialite.
And that address is?
Hey, far be it from me to postpone your total humiliation. It's 557 West Ingram. That's the Garden District. Estate City.
That's all I wanted to know. And yes, my dear, Malia Getty is the most dangerous-looking diversion I have ever seen. Ouch.
Ugh, men.
Alright, so we are on day 2, but can we perhaps see this mysterious Malia Getty and see what she knows? And what does Detective Mosley have to say? Let's figure these things out next time on Let's Play Gabriel Knight, the 20th Anniversary Edition. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.